Hey, thanks for watching Numbskull News. And I'm talking about episode 3, Game of Thrones, The Long Night. Probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen on TV. But you can't please everybody. Unfortunately, you always got people out there wanting to bitch and gripe. For instance, that's a small complaint, but one of the complaints people have is that, oh, it was so dark, it's hard to see things. Well, it took place at night, dumbass. The night was supposed to be dark and full of terrors, right? Well, that's what we got. The next big bitch everyone seems to have is not enough people died or no one of consequence died. I completely disagree. Now, the only way to make this point is I'm going to have to take the entire Game of Thrones cast, or at least the cast that, matters, and bust them down into groups according to their importance and popularity on the show. So I'm going to have a team, B team, C team, and D team. Let's go with that and then see who died out of those groups. And it'll give us a little better understanding of exactly what we lost in episode 3. All right, the A team, the most popular and most important characters on the show. And you got to start with Jon Snow and Daenerys. No doubt, top 2 characters. Cersei. Don't forget about Cersei, the bitch in the South. And come on, the Night King, of course he's an A-list guy. Arya, the little badass, little assassin. And then we got the most popular character on the entire show, Tyrion. And Sansa, no doubt an A-lister, I don't care what you say. And Jaime, barely squeezes in, but he's there. And the next level down, of course, is the B team. A lot of them are still loved. I don't know how popular Bran is, but he makes it. The newly knighted Sir Brienne of Tarth. And then, of course, Jorah Mormont. He's got to be in there. Sam, he's on the B team, definitely. Theon Greyjoy, I don't like the little worm, but he's there. And, of course, the Hound. Solid B team guy. And as we work our way down, we get into the C team. People who are kind of important, kind of popular, like Bronn. I think he's going to be important. Melisandre, saved all asses. Sir Davos, everyone kind of likes him. Varys used to be a B teamer, but here lately he's C team. Tormund Giant's Bane, got to be in there. Gendry gets his way into the C team. He's plugging Arya, so, Euron Greyjoy, he's plugging a queen too. And then Beric, yeah, he makes the C team. Now next and last is the D team. And we got to start with Grey Worm. I know everyone loves Grey Worm. I love Grey Worm, but how important is he really? Missandei is old lady. She deserves to be in there. And I like old Podrick, but he's a D teamer. Then you got Lady Mormont. Went out like a boss. Lover, but D team. Yara, come on now. She's D team. And we all know Dolorous Edd. And the Mountain, of course, deserves to make any list. And Gilly coming up in the rear. So, out of that whole list, who did we lose? Well, we lost the Night King. We lost Theon Greyjoy. Ser Jorah. Let's see, I got them all written down here. Beric, lost him. Melisandre, she died at the end. Dolorous Edd. I know, you're yawn fest with Dolorous, but, he's, not a main character by any stretch, but it's one at least. I liked him. And, of course, Lyanna Mormont. Come on now. Everyone loved that little chick, man. Little tough little shit. So, if you look at the whole list, you got an A-teamer, 2 B-teamers, 2 C-teamers, and 2 D-teamers. That's 7 all in a row. You lost 7 characters. Now, they vary between levels of importance. But hell, man, that's 7 characters dead in one episode. Not even the Red Wedding can boast that. And you're bitching? I mean, how much blood do you want? None of those A-listers outside of the Night King died. Well, think about it. The show is building up Cersei as the big bad guy. They kind of gave us a little misdirect, like the Night King was going to be the big main villain. Well, no. Actually, it's Cersei. She's the one that's been built up as the big antagonist throughout the entire show. If you don't believe me, go back and watch it. Out of those main A-list people, they all have a connection to Cersei. So in the coming fight, in the coming war, the last war, and that's going to be between Daenerys and Cersei. And so all these people have a major connection with Cersei. So you don't really want them to be killed off by the Night King before you wrap things up with Queen Bitch of the South. And of course, another big bitch and gripe is, you killed off the Night King in episode 3? Really? Like no one expected that right away. I know I didn't. I mean, I'm right there with you guys. I was kind of like, well, damn, you're going to kill him off already? After thinking about it for a while, it makes total sense. Last season, I'm not exactly sure which episode. It was either the last episode or the second to last episode. That's when Daenerys and her whole party brought the white to Cersei so that she could see that, hey, she's real. Or the whites are real. Meaning that, and the Night King is real. The army of the dead is real. Daenerys brought her entire army to King's Landing. All of the Unsullied, all of her Dothraki blood riders, the 2 dragons she had left. And Cersei made note of that missing dragon. All right. Cersei played this thing perfectly. Because she knew she couldn't beat Daenerys at full strength. There's no way. She was a dead woman. Because she's not going to leave the throne. You're going to have to kill her in order to get her off that damn throne. And she knew she was dead. She knew she was dead. Daenerys could just decimate her. She knew it. You figure, okay, the only shot I have, since now that I've seen the white, so I know the Night King is real. So why should I waste all of my troops and have them, and basically just, help Daenerys beat the Night King and give her the Iron Throne? Hell no. So like the sly, evil wench that she is, she lied about it, let Daenerys and Jon Snow take on that threat. They win, but at what cost? All the Dothraki are dead. They're done. She lost most of the Unsullied. So now she has to try to band together the North, and if you include Yara and the rest of the Ironborn, maybe she gets to about 10,000 troops, that's about half of the Golden Company, not including the rest of the Lannister army. Man, it's genius what they did with that. Because keeping Cersei as the main villain and having everything play out like it didn't just level the playing field. And now Cersei has the advantage. She has the troops. I mean, Daenerys has 2 dragons, but man, she doesn't have the manpower anymore. It's going to be really tough for them to take down Cersei. Now they made Cersei a real threat. Why did the Night King have to die? Well, it's that way the show can refocus on the real enemy, who's been the real enemy the whole time, and that's Cersei. And that's got me excited, man. I'm jacked up for these last 3 episodes. And if you still have some kind of problem with it, stop watching it. Shut up. Go kiss your own ass. I don't know what to tell you. You and your suck-ass life. But this show is amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'll be back with some other BS later. Bye.